Hi everyone. I think I'm on time. I was afraid I was going to be late because I was out today because today's the submission for the Gunpla Builders World Cup. Apparently it's cup, it's the championship. But yeah. So apparently today since today is the submission, I had to be there to submit my entry. And there was a lot of empty space and also a lot of entries, and it was kind of interesting to see because I've never been to any of that before. Because I think I started actually like being interested in Gunpla after the slightly before the pandemic, but I think it was after the giveaways for that one is over. So I've never been to any of this stuff before, so I don't know it what it was going to be like. But yeah, so today was interesting, and I thought I was going to be late. I was scared I was going to be late, but apparently not. So that's good and great, and we can get started on the freaking angels today. So today we're going to be base painting them after the primer because we primed them last week, and they're just plain black now, and we need these to be colored in. So let's do that. Let me change the thing. My workspace is kind of messy, honestly, but you know what? It's fine. Also, usually I don't use the manual as my main thing. Usually it is. Hold on. Why is it? So usually it's I use a website online. It's not this, but also um, I don't know why, but my player wasn't loading, and that gave me a slight scare. So I don't know if it's playing or not. It should be playing. I don't know if it's going well. I don't think it's going too well. I think it's a bit patchy, but I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. I really am. So hopefully, um, hopefully it'll just be fine. I hope. So yeah. Okay, let's get started. So usually I go on a Games Workshop website to do this, but they have it on the manual here, so we're just gonna do that. And honestly, I'm not sure what color I want to start with, so I'm just randomly shaking bottles until I can figure out what I want. But I think I want to start with red because that's most of the reds are kind of hidden. So I think we're just gonna do that first, and we're gonna do that for both of these, but I'm just gonna do this one first. So actually, let me see if okay. So I think this is okay because I can kind of see, but not well. I don't know why I'm not able to see too well with this, but okay. I think it's also slightly because it's mainly black that it's kind of hard for me to see, and like it ends up kind of hard for me to see. But yeah, but it's the first layer, so I'm not too um, worried about it being too neat. But I also don't want to mess up too much where I need to clean up quite a lot. So hopefully this is going to be just messy enough, I guess, and not too much. But I think I'm already messing up more than I need to. So maybe I need a less fanned out brush because I don't I don't believe I have one. I don't believe I have a less fanned out brush. Unfortunately. Actually, I don't think I have a nice brush I can use. I just realized this. I don't remember which brush exactly I used the last time. I I think it was that one, but I think since it's been a while, it just fanned out so much. I'm gonna try and use this. I think this is slightly better. Oh, hello! Welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay. I think this should be okay to brush with. It's just the brush that I've been using is usually better for this stuff, but it's fanned out so much I don't think I can use it. I think I need to get another brush. But I think I have a paintbrush. I don't quite remember where I put it because it's been so hectic with the Gunpla Builders World Cup thing. And it's not been in my agenda to clean up and find things. But yeah, I brought home a new paintbrush the other day. I don't remember which type. I think it was flat though. But yeah, I brought home a paintbrush and I I don't remember where it is because I haven't put it away. I can't stay long because you have to go for a biopsy. Oh, oh, that's okay. What biopsy? Are you okay? You're okay, right? that that was, I don't know, random, I guess. Not shocking, I guess. Are you okay? What's going on? What's up with the biopsy? Also, I ended up doing this in the black base primer, black primer, because I actually had one where we started out with a white primer and it just looks a lot less bold compared to when we put this red on black, and that's why I ended up using the black one because I think it's just a lot more vibrant looking in the end. So that's why we were using black primer today. But for my ghosts, my night haunts, I ended up using white because the black dulled down all the pastel colors that I wanted to use for it. So in case you were wondering why this one is black and my night haunts were primed white, that's the reason. Oh, hello! Good evening. Oh, okay. I hope everything goes well on your biopsy. You can DM me the details later so I know if you're comfortable with that. If not, it's also okay. You can keep it to yourself. I don't mind. I hope everything goes well, and whatever it is, good luck with it. Okay, so I am planning to only like stream for like an actual hour today and not anymore because I am kind of pooped from going out and I kind of want to take a nap, but I can't take a nap because it's already this late. And I thought I was gonna go home earlier today, but I ended up seeing a good friend of mine and I haven't seen her in a while, and I couldn't go home. So also because I wanted to take pictures with the lights on, but they didn't turn on the light, so there's that. Oh, is this? Sorry, I have to paint this part like kind of like this for now because I can't see where it starts and ends. Okay, so I think we're good with that. Then we'll just keep going this way. I'm not sure if that's all the red other than the gun, but I think that's all the red other than the gun. And like lip color and stuff like that. But I think that's it. And also, I realized after a bit of like painting the same colors on for this army that I kind of like the color of the red like after only one coat. So I might not go over it again unless I make like a severe mistake or like a mistake I want to hide. Because it's already really vibrant. It looks really nice already. I don't see the need for a second color coat. But I mean, usually after like adding some shadows and highlights, I end up coating it again anyways, and then it becomes a lot more opaque. But I actually like it like this a lot already. I also kind of want to try shading it, but with Agrax Earth, which is a brown instead of non-oil, which is a black wash. And last time, instead of using non-oil, I mixed my own darker color, so red and a bit of black, and I mixed it myself. But I might want to see what Agrax Earth shade looks like on the red, because I think maybe that would have been pretty good on this, because they're both kind of like earthy, right? Like, I guess. Oh, yeah, I have told my dad about the connection, and I have been suffering from the connection itself for the past, I don't know how long now, because even when I'm like, hold on, I need to do this like this, I'm sorry. Okay, so even when I'm not going live, like even if I just want to play a game or if I want to have a meeting with my office and stuff, it doesn't work out smoothly either anymore, and it irks me. But they're not gonna change it, so yeah. I've had like, I don't know, I've had like really, I've been pissed about it because the internet is just terrible, like awful. When I played my game, it just suddenly it turned off. Like it just, the connection was terrible. The ping went up to 999 when it was like 14, and I was just like really stressed out because of that. And sometimes when I'm going on a meeting, it just doesn't want to connect to the laptop, and I don't know how to fix it either. So don't don't use First Media. That's the best advice I can give everyone. Like honestly, it's terrible. Their service is terrible. They don't follow through on anything they promise you. They just spew nice words and give you discounts to keep you as a customer, but it's not worth it. And I told my parents that already. It's not worth it, and I don't trust them, but they don't care because it's not the biggest problem to them. It doesn't really affect them that much. But yeah, so that's not going to get changed at least for another year, I think. I hear a cat. I don't know if you guys can hear the cat. And okay. Hi. Hi. Okay. Really? I'm not paying enough attention to you? I'm sorry. Hey. 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 Don't be mad. Don't be mad. I'm sorry. Give me a second, okay, baby? I know. Okay, one sec. Trying to get the under the shirt sleeve. Okay, let's grab the cat, I guess. Hey, where are you? Oh, you wanna join me? Hey, come here. Ah, hello, cat. Everyone say hello to cat. You can sit here nicely, you know. It's okay. Yeah. You look so cute. That's why a lot of people like you. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Just stay. You can paint together with me. You know what this color is? It's red. You wanna paint? You're gonna leave me instead? No! Baby! that was a cat. Also sorry about the feet. I'm really trying to not lean too forward. But painting small stuff, usually I end up like with it right in front of my eye. So painting it like this is kind of tough for me. Also, sorry if I'm not reading your comments quickly, because or if there's even any, but like I'm not looking there at the moment, so I don't know if you've commented anything. So yeah, but back to the internet issue. That's the answer, I guess. It's not gonna happen. It's basically what my dad told me. Well, not told me, but he hasn't done anything about it after I complained so many times. And I told him that I'm really unhappy with this one. But I think it's not like there's anything he can do at this point because he already made the deal with the provider. Honestly, I don't think it's worth how much we're paying them per month for another year of this crap, but it's not my money. I can't say anything anymore about it other than it's terrible, but yeah, I can't do anything about it, so I'm sorry. I wish I could, I really do, because it's ridiculous and it's affecting my daily life as well, not just like streaming. If it's just streaming, like I guess I could excuse it because it's not like the main thing that I need the internet for. But it's kind of ridiculous how even like when I'm trying to have meetings with my office and stuff like that, like with my work, that it's not happening basically because just because it's terrible connection. Like it's kind of ridiculous. And I don't think you're seeing anything, I'm sorry. I think it goes down to yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna try and mark this out first as best as I can. And then hopefully it's neat enough that it's can be covered up with like one layer of steel color. Hopefully that I'm neat enough that I can do that like nice and easy. Because this is really small and I have no idea where it ends. I think it's here, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay. I think it is there. I think it's here, but I think I went over what it was supposed to be. Okay. Well, I guess there will be some kind of creative interpretation to the gun. I think. I'm sorry that it's mainly my forehead that you're seeing on the bottom screen. Is it better if I just disconnect it? Because I feel like it disconnects anyways, like here and there. So, what if I just disconnect it so I can put my face like comfortably like that, so that you guys don't have to see my hairline throughout the whole stream. Okay, I'm almost done with her gun, but I've realized now, after doing her gun, that I haven't done the other one's gun, so I'm going back to that after I finish this gun. I feel kind of like I've been bit by mosquitoes. That's why I'm touching my face so much because everything's itchy. I don't know why, but it's. I'm assuming it is because I got bitten, but I don't feel another bump other than here. But that's not really that itchy. So I'm sorry if I touch my face a lot. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think that's good for red for that one. And then we can move on to this person's gun. Oh no, that's a lot of uncovered plastic. It's unprimed. Okay. I think that should cover that part. So this is really the reason why I usually paint them separately first before putting them together, because all the parts aren't covered that way, and I can paint them nicely and neatly first. And then when I stick them together, they're already painted all nice and neat. But it's usually not the easiest to stick them down with cement afterwards. So sometimes you have to use glue, which is also not ideal because I don't really want to use glue when you can just use cement. But yeah, I think I'm not sure where this red is supposed to end, but I think it's where it ends. So I think we can stop with red. Well, maybe a bit more on the back coat part. It's not a coat. It's a I don't know what this is. It's a cloak. I think it's a cloak, right? So I'm sorry again for the connection. Just I need to reiterate that because I do feel really sorry about the connection. I know this feels like a PowerPoint presentation rather than a stream, but yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so I think we're done with red, and we can move on. Maybe gold first, and then we'll do lead, because I'm not sure if I want to go lead first or gold. I might want to go white, but I think white has to be the last one just because of how bright white is, and it's going to be hard to cover mistakes up with white. So we're gonna go with gold. Hopefully we don't make that many mistakes, and we can finish this nicely, like very neatly, hopefully. But I think it's gonna need more than one layer of gold. Even though I like how gold or any metal color looks after like black primer, but I guess it does usually take more than one coat. But I feel like it shines a lot brighter on black compared to white. Although I'm not 100% sure because usually I just go with black and I don't really use white as a primer. But I realize if it's pastel colors you want, it's gotta be white that you choose as a primer. I think if you want like metallic or darker colors, I think black is a very good option as a base primer. Oh, the butt. The butt is obscured. Okay, I'm glad I kind of saved the white for last because I feel like I'm going to make a lot of mistakes with the gold, and I feel like I'm going to touch a lot of the parts where it's supposed to be white. So I'm glad I decided to do that last. But yeah, I'm still trying not to make that many mistakes, and hoping that this is very neat, that I don't have to clean up. I think I'm gonna have to anyways, so I'm just trying not to get it on the red, which is already quite neat. I don't want to mess up what I've done previously, like 5 seconds ago, and then have to go in with a bit more red. But yeah, so this is the reason why I usually paint separately. Because it's easier to paint them separately rather than together. Like, going like this is kind of tough, especially when you're not patient. But when they're separated, you can get at the corners easier because your paintbrush can go more places. I think that's how I'm gonna explain it and my rationale to this. Also, I'm sorry if I feel, I mean, if not feel, if I sound like kind of low or down. I'm not sad or anything, I'm just tired. So that's why I'm not all too energetic today. But I wanted to paint this with you guys, so we're going to paint it today. Going to at least start the base painting today, even if we don't finish the base painting today. We're going to at least start it today. Because this is actually a project that's been going on for a bit. Like it's been on hold for a bit, and I just haven't gotten the time to actually do anything about it. But because I'm streaming now, I can actually do the projects that I haven't been able to do, which is great. But also, because you have a schedule, you need to like do it nonetheless, even if you're tired. You know, you feel. No, I don't think I'm making sense, but hopefully I'm making enough sense for you guys to understand what I'm trying to get at. But yeah. I think that looks nice. Very gold. I think I kind of want a more bright gold, if that makes sense. So I'm going to highlight the shit out of it after this. When we're highlighting things, I think. Because I don't think this is covering like I kind of wanted it to. So, yeah. Hopefully, this will look good with highlights. I think it goes up to here. And back here. Okay. I'm trying to get it to all the spaces that are going to be, but I don't know if that's gold. I think it is. I think it'll be weird if it isn't. So we're going to paint it gold. And there's this, if you can't see, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm pretty sure you can't, but if this gold, maybe here, maybe here, I think this will be able. So there's this gold part, right? And underneath here, there's another plate that you need to paint, but I don't know what color that's supposed to be. So I'm assuming it is gold because the armor has been gold, black, and lead. And I don't think that plate is going to just randomly be black or lead. So I'm gonna paint it with gold. I'm going to mess up my red a bit here because I need to get to the back of the gold plate, which I did not foresee. But we're going to come back with more red after this, so it'll be okay. It'll look fine. And I think for the chest, okay, yeah. So the circle up here is also gold. So I'm gonna do that one as well. And then this thing around the neck is also gold. It's also golden armor. There's a lot of gold on Celestine and her friends. And this is more gold than the rest of the army, honestly. Like, I feel combined. Because the army's quite static with just black and white, and I think Celestine is the only one with actual like gold armor. Oh, do I need to speak louder? I'm sorry. I feel like I've been speaking loud enough for the mic to pick up because I have the setting changed a bit, but I guess not. I'm sorry. I'll start speaking louder so you guys can hear me better. But okay, so basically what I've been saying was I think these two are the most gold that you're gonna get from this army because everyone else on the army of Adeptas Sororitas, they have a very black and red color scheme, and this is the most gold I've seen on armor from like the whole army combined, I think. So these two are gonna be like really, really gold compared to everyone else from the army. So I don't know. I think it's gonna work, but like I don't know how that's going to work. Like I can't imagine how it'll work. But I like the gold armor, so I don't mind it not matching too much, I guess. Okay, so I'm adding another layer to the gold because I thought it was going to be opaque enough, but apparently not. It's kind of dull. So we're going to add it like one more just so that it's a bit more bright. And then when we highlight it with a lighter color, I hope it'll show more. I sincerely hope it will show more after adding this much gold. But yeah. Okay. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hold on. Let me try and grab the inside first before I continue chatting because I need to coat everything evenly. Yeah. Is this? What is this? Oh, it's supposed to be black. Okay, wait. Is it supposed to be black? Maybe? Oh, the grenade's also red. Oops. Well, I need to do red after this anyways to fix up a little bit from here, from under the, what's it called? The shoulder plate, because I had to go under and through the red to get to the back. But yeah, since we're gonna do red again anyways, I'll just make sure everything else looks shiny and gold first, and then continue on with other colors, and maybe red can be the last thing that we fix up. Okay, so I can't see the bulb, but there's a little bulb at the end of this sword's hilt, and it needs to be gold, but it's invisible. There we go. Here it is, and this needs to be gold as well. Still wishing you could come to Komi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be at the university for most of the day, so I can't go. I thought I was going, and I kind of wished I could come because there's a lot of stuff to like look around at Komi and a lot of talented artists as well, but yeah, unfortunately, apparently it clashed and I didn't know it was gonna clash. Sorry. I am painting what we built last week. So these are the Gemini Superia, I think, if I'm not wrong. And they're Celestine's friends. And I think if you watch my IG live, or if you know about Warhammer, or if you saw the picture I posted, you probably would remember this thing. So this is Celestine, and she comes in a box of 3, and these other 2 are her friends, I guess. I'm not sure. I like to call them her lackeys because it looks like they're like her followers, but you know. Also, I haven't added any rewards, but because I was busy and I couldn't do anything for this specifically, so I'm sorry. I've been kind of all over the place lately with stuff going on, so I haven't been able to fix up. I haven't even changed my stream overlay, which I already had. I don't know. I've been so busy. I don't know what to do. Anyways, let me read again. How many battle sisters do you have? Um, my battle sisters, I got the combat patrol. I think, if I'm not wrong. I got the combat patrol. Yeah, I think it's just the combat patrol. And then I have the Celestine. And I also have, I forgot which one it is, but it's the one that looks like a penitent engine, but it's not. But I haven't built that. And then I think I have a Nundum army. Like, well, not army, like 5 of them, the one with the babies on the box. But I also haven't built those. So it's been long overdue and it's been piling up. I just haven't had time to do them. Unfortunately. There's so much that I need to do, like, that I haven't done. Backlog is adding up. I don't know what else to say about it, honestly. Um, oh yeah, I did re-dye my hair because my scalp has calmed down, and it turned out bolder than I expected as well. But it looks nice. I think it looks nicer compared to last time where it was like half-assed because I couldn't handle the dye. But yeah, I'm glad that this time the dye took into the hair because we left it in for quite a long time. And last time, because it started burning my scalp, I had to rinse it off right away. That's why it was only like stained slightly. I gave my hairstylist like a heart attack that day. I'm glad I didn't do it twice. I'm glad she didn't get another heart attack. Because I feel terrible for giving people heart attacks here and there just because of my scalp. But yeah, I'm glad she did not have another heart attack. And everything went well this time. And I finally got the actual color from the package. So there's that. Looking stunning. Love the pink. Was nice before. Thank you. I have eaten. I think I have eaten. I ate, I think, fries, but it wasn't fries. It was like sweet potato fries, and I had some tea because I really like tea, and I also had fried bananas, which is like a nice dessert, I guess. I don't know if it's something that you guys not from Indo often have, but deep fried bananas are like one of the best desserts like ever, I feel. I am hydrated. I just drank the tea, so I'm okay. Don't worry. I drank. Don't worry about it. Next time I'll have a cup of water or a bottle of water. So if you ask me, I'll drink. It's okay. I'm okay though. Like I'm hydrated and I've eaten, so it's okay. I'm I'm the epitome of health. I'm not, but you know, I am healthy enough. Okay, I think the gold here is almost done, and we can move on to the other guy. It's gold in a bit. After I fix up the one on top here. This is what people are gonna see as well. So I don't want it looking messed up. Okay, you passed today's health check. Okay. I will. I will bring a cup of water next time then. Ah, okay. Oh, that was neat. That's good. I'm glad that it looks neat. Okay. So I think this gold is okay. Looks vibrant enough and you can see it from afar. So I'll move on to the other guy. And we can continue it from here. I think. Actually, I want to check something. Okay. So honestly, I kind of I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep today's streaming today. I mean, because I am kind of tired and I am going to go back to the venue tomorrow if possible. So I kind of want to get some rest because I was hoping to get more footage today, but there was nothing up and everyone who had an entry wasn't there yet. So it was quite empty and I wanted to get some footage for what for the entries that were there that weren't mine. But everyone seemed really busy and panicky because they haven't set up their own stuff and there was quite a lot of people so I couldn't get any more footage. But I don't want to get the footage on Saturday because if I do, then that's gonna be even more crowded because it's officially an opening ceremony and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to go to the venue 3 times this week. But also at the venue, there's a store, not from the venue, like the venue's at a mall, right? So there's a store that I love going to. It's called KKV, and honestly, everything there is just so cute. Like it's so adorable that if I go in there, I have to buy something. And I ended up buying this thing. Ended up buying this thing, which I don't know if you guys can see, but it's shiny. Ah, there we go. So it's shiny and it's metal. I think you can hear the noise. It's metal and it's shiny and it's pink. So I got that. It's really cute. I think let me just put my hair up because it looks too cute to not use, I guess. I never saw this before until today, but it's really cute. Honestly, I love how it looks. Also, if you didn't realize, my hair um, is different color on the inside because I ran out of hair dye. So I brought my own hair dye to the store, and apparently my hair is really thick and it needs at least 4 to 5 packs of hair dye. But because of last time's disaster, I only had 3 left. So it ended up not being enough. So I have a peekaboo hairstyle now, but by accident. It was not meant to be. But I kind of like it. I don't really hate it or anything, so I think it looks nice. I told the person that I was like thinking of making it just an ombre because I know it's not gonna be enough for my hair, but I don't think she understood what I meant because I didn't go to the nicest salon. I went to like the cheaper salons because it's just like for dyeing hair. I didn't mind that I was going to a cheaper salon because I wasn't really asking them to do anything other than dye my hair. I was just asking for the service and I bought the hair dye myself. So, yeah. I don't think she understood me when I said if it's not enough, let's just do an ombre. And then she was like, yeah, okay, I understand. And then she made a peekaboo hairstyle instead of an ombre. So I, yeah, I just don't think. Oh, that's great. At least it looks like I've done it on purpose. Because honestly, I thought it was going to look horrible when she started going ham at my hair. But I guess she had other plans, or she just she thought this was going to look better, or she legit thought this was ombre. But either way, I'm glad it worked out because it's not that visible. I thought like if I was gonna do a peekaboo hairstyle, I'd at least do it a bit more visible, like more from the front as well, so it'll be more visible. But I mean, it's a subtle peekaboo, I guess, so it looks fine. I'm not mad about it either. So, so at least everything's worked out, right? Okay. It keeps falling. I honestly did not know that it took me this long to paint down the base color, because when I first bought miniatures, like when I first painted miniatures like ever, I painted all day, and like I painted a lot of them at once as well. So I thought I was going faster than this, and I didn't realize I'm actually pretty slow when it comes to doing this, because it's been 49 minutes minus maybe like the 1 minute that I wasn't really painting or doing anything, but 40 something minutes, and I've only done two base colors. I thought I would have more done by now, but guess not. I really thought that I'd be faster than this, because I painted like a lot of them like last time when I first got it, and like painting them the whole day, I got how many done? I thought I got more than this done, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense actually. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm spewing random shit, but I feel like I'm just like talking random stuff because I'm kind of blank, I guess. Mm, what did you get? Well, hold on, I think I missed a few. Okay. What did you get as your reward for the entry? Okay, so for the entry, you're going to get a badge. But when my friend asked, the badges aren't there. Like, I wasn't gonna get it today, and I don't know when I'm actually gonna get it. But I will be getting a badge for just for entering. Everyone who enters will get a badge. Um, slow painting 6 hour stream. No, I'm tired. I want to sleep. I wanna, what's it called? I wanna go back there tomorrow so I can shoot more stuff. But and I have to wake up slightly earlier for that. So I don't wanna go for 6 hours. I don't think that's wise. I'm going to drop tomorrow, like drop dead at the venue, just because like I woke up too early. I haven't had coffee today. I had tea instead of coffee, and I'm feeling it. Is what I'm going to explain what I'm feeling as. I'm feeling the no coffee situation. I can feel it in my bones. Uh, Next I can donate you some PC parts if you plan to build a PC. Oh my god, actually I am planning to build a PC, but I haven't bought anything. But I haven't like because I haven't planned out a budget for it either, and I don't know about space, and also I don't know, I've been putting it off because of money situation. So yeah. That's my situation. I've been wanting to get a PC for like this stuff, like for streaming and stuff, because I think that'd be a lot more convenient. But yeah, I haven't gotten around to it because it's not cheap to get a PC. But yeah, I'm not going to ask you for PC parts though, because those are expensive, and I feel terrible for taking it. Not really high tier, but I guess that's good enough for a starter pack. Yeah, I kind of want to take you up on the offer, but also at the same time, I'd feel terrible if I took you up on the offer because, you know, it's probably quite expensive considering, and I don't know, I'm not I'm not usually great with gifts because I feel like I need to give back something, but I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that something people feel when they get gifts? I feel kind of bad whenever I get like great gifts, unprompted gifts. Have coffee now. 7 hour stream. No, I have to wake up early tomorrow. I can't have coffee now. I'm going to drop and fall asleep at the venue or not in the car. But I can't usually sleep in the car because it's like it's bumpy and bumpy roads just keep waking me up. So I just end up not sleeping. If that's the case. So yeah. So you won't build them then? I've I'm not sure if when and if I can, because I've been trying to set aside money for it, but there's just other expenses that keep coming up that I need to resolve first. Like, like it's a more immediate problem, so I can't quite get one yet, basically. I'm not sure I'm gonna get the back of this, but I think that should have done it. Okay, and then let's get this little bulb on the hilt painted gold. I think that's gold enough. Okay. How has your week been? Um, it's been interesting, I guess. I interviewed people for the very first time for the job because my company's looking for interns, and I accompanied my friend do the interviewing. That was an interesting experience because I'm usually the interviewee, not the interviewer, and I didn't actually know what to ask, so I kind of just left it up to my friend because I was just there mostly as like a bystander, I guess. Like I was just basically watching her, and I wasn't the main person to be asking things anyways. So I left most of it to her. We got a, we got good candidates, so that was a nice experience. I guess it was pretty interesting. And then that I feel like this week the most noteworthy stuff is that, and then also today's like entry submission because that's I I don't think it's nerve wracking, but like it was exciting because it was like my first time joining, and it was also kind of shocking because there were other stuff that like I did not think that they would put in this low effort for the competition. But like I think some people are just in it to get the thing topped off. need to cement this soon. Anyways, um, I think some people are just in it to get the badge from the thing. So yeah, that was interesting, I guess. Because I thought that more people would be more, they would put more effort into it, I thought. But I guess not, because they just kind of put whatever and then get the badge and go home kind of situation. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win, but I did put some effort into it. Like, I actually thought about the stuff and did a lot to finish it up. So yeah. Oh, I love interviewing. So interesting to see how people react, particularly with their body language. Help you do better in your own interviews. Yeah, that's true. When I saw how the one we rejected talk to us and how they were um, reacting to what it is that we were saying, I was like, oh, okay, so I shouldn't be doing that. And if I have been doing that, that's probably why they didn't want me. I'm like, okay, I get it now. Because like seeing it from the interviewer's point of view is kind of refreshing, I guess, and also like weird because like it feels weird. It feels really weird to be the one that's rejecting people. I don't know. I've never had to interview anyone like for real, and I've never had to choose, pick and choose people before. And even if I had like interview opportunities, which wasn't really an interview opportunity, I guess, because like they were kind of a shoe in because they had inside people, so it wasn't like it didn't count. No matter how badly they bombed it, they were going to get the job anyways. So this was the first time that it was like a legit interview, so it was kind of interesting to see who got shortlisted and why. Because I wasn't the one doing the shortlisting either. It was my friend, and I could see why she shortlisted them, but I could also see why we need to reject the one that we did. So that was interesting. It's really interesting. Never had that experience before the other day, so it felt very educational. Yeah, I thought there was going to be more comments, but apparently not, so we'll just go back to my rambling for now. Hopefully you guys like hearing me ramble, because I've got nothing. Hold on, I'm sorry, my nose is itching. I need to blow it a bit. Okay, so you now hold the power makes you realize there's no reason to be nervous in interviews. That's true. It's worse if you're nervous in an interview, because now they're like wondering if you're good for the job or not, because it looks like you're not confident in your own skill when you are, but you look like you're fidgeting everywhere and like you don't know what to say or how to say it or how to explain that you can do the job. So I feel like it's just gonna end up looking like you can't do it, If that makes sense. I think it makes a semblance of a sense. Cause I don't know. I feel like that made some sense at least. Okay. Anyways. Now, oh, I'm glad you enjoy my rambles, but yeah, I was kind of hoping I don't need to ramble random stuff. Like rambling is fine, but my rambles are always like really, really random stuff. I feel. I don't know. I don't know how everything connects in my own head, even. So I can't say. Also, at a certain point in your career, interviews are both ways. You're interviewing each other to see whether it would be a good fit. Yep, that's true, because every time I go to an interview, I always have to ask them questions about their like the way they're managing stuff and the way that they are treating their staff and the workflow and stuff like that. Because if not, it's going to end up terrible, I think. You're not going to find a good fit. And then if you just accept it just because, like, it's a good job, I don't think that that's going to end up a very long term job either. I don't think you're going to end up that happy because you didn't know, but you didn't ask about like weird random stuff like how do they do things? Is it that much different? Do you think you can like handle the change? And how how does your superiors usually treat their employees and stuff like that? Because that stuff is important, but it's not usually something that people ask either. But also, it's kind of hard to ask those things here, I feel, because there's like a, I guess, not really a stigma, it's expectation for you to be like very polite. Also, like, they keep asking you what your previous salary is as well. And it's not something that you can decline answering nicely because I feel like if you decline answering that, they're going to just not even try with you. They're just gonna move on. You're not even a candidate anymore at that point. And unfortunately, that is not just one or two companies, but it's like most of them. So that's that's something that I've been finding hard to like answer. Like if they ask me what my salary is, I don't want to give them my salary because I want them to judge my skills instead of like my base salary for my previous job. But there's no way to turn down that and answer something else here. I feel like it's considered rude or like I don't know. It's just kind of impossible to turn away from that question. I give them a range, but like it's still not really something I want to do. Like I kind of just not want to give them the the salary range even. But yeah, it's still a thing here to ask for your salary range or like specific salary. They even ask you if it's like your take home pay or if it's like your untaxed uncut pay, like gross, or is it something that you take home already? But yeah, I don't like being asked that because they're going to just offer me something slightly above the range that I had when that's probably not what I'm worth. But also, if they're going to pay me that much, then I'm going to work for that amount of money. I'm not going to put in any extra effort. So there's that. But, still, I'd like to be able to do a good job. So I don't really want to have to do a good job but get paid like a sliver. I feel like I'm stopping and starting like a broken record because I'm like halfway focused on this. I'm sorry for the forehead, by the way. I PayPal has been okay, I guess. There's not much going on because I haven't gotten any commissions or anything, so I haven't been using my PayPal. Gunpla is just Gunpla. There's nothing that's changed. I saw so many like really really amazing works at the venue, and I feel very self-conscious about my own work because of that. But also I realized that some people have been working on their stuff for how long. Meanwhile, I had like 2 weeks because I messed up. But yeah, it turned out fine. Gunpla building is hard apparently. Well, it's not apparently. I've known it was kind of tough, but I also never did any of the stuff that I was doing to my Gundam. So it was very weird. It felt really weird to cut up a Gundam. Well, not cut up. It's more like I scribed stuff into it, right? That was the first time I did that, so that was also weird. That was like really weird and kind of painful to me because like, I don't like scratching Gundams or anything. So that was very oh no, oh thank God, that was very like terrifying and nerve wracking for me. Where was the one with the red streak? Is it you? It is you. Okay, and that should do red and gold. I think. I think. Ow, ow, it's not. There's this thing. I've been looking if I've missed anything. You sneaky caller. Okay, okay. Now that should be basically everything, but it's not opaque enough. So yeah. Oh, oh no. Oh, oh, oh. It did start spilling. Oh no. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna clean this off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay, okay. Should be. Ah. Okay, 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 okay. I think that's okay. I'm gonna close it first because I don't think I need that much anymore. So we're gonna close that. And then cover this with gold. I'm just gonna cover the hair because I'm gonna have to repaint the black anyways. So why not, I guess? Okay, there was a part that I needed to cover and it was a butt. It was a butt. I don't know which part of the butt. Whose butt? I think it's this guy's butt. Yeah, okay. There's still some black on this guy's butt. Okay, I think it's mostly covered. I think it's good. I'm not sure. Ah, okay. Okay. I think we're good with that. I'm sorry that you guys are seeing so much of my forehead, but I can't paint without looking down like that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think I'm getting a bit sleepy and tired, so I might end it here today. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm sorry. I wanted to go for longer, but I think I'm gonna be able to go longer tomorrow. But I am really tired because I was out the whole day, and I feel like oh no, okay, I feel like I don't know, I don't know what I was about to say. I feel like I should end it here because I'm tired. I think my brain has also agreed with me on that. Oh, hello. Thank you for following. Hi, I was about to end the stream because I got really tired. But if you are curious, this is what we are doing, what we did today. I will continue this next week on Thursday. Hopefully, I think I'm gonna try and base paint a bit more myself so that next week we can continue on to the highlights and stuff. But please do join me again tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to do an MG, which actually, let me grab the thing. Okay, so I got the LED that goes in there, in the middle there. I think okay, yeah. So in the middle there, if you open this up, there's going to be a empty spot where you can put an LED, and I got the LED already. I just need to like put it in here. It's outside though, so I can't grab it yet. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be building tomorrow. We're going to continue building this tomorrow. This is the chest torso part of the Hi New MG. the Furkaa Expo version, which is clear. So if I'm not wrong, someone said it was the mechanical clear one. So if you're interested in Gunpla, you should join me tomorrow. Or if you're interested in anything like about plastic models, I guess you should join me on Thursdays and Fridays every week at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7. So if you guys want to watch me, those are the times. And if you want to keep up with all the random stuff that I do, you can go to my Instagram, which is also under the same name at Petit Gal. And I'm usually a lot more active there. And I update random stuff there. Like today, I went to the Gunpla Builders World Cup venue, and it was an experience. And I'm going to vlog about it, and I'm going to post it on YouTube. So yeah. Also, if you guys didn't know, I'm going to be posting a YouTube video tomorrow about my entry and how I made my entry. So if you're interested in that, you can watch that tomorrow. I'm sure. What do you want to say? But yeah, that's if you want to watch my process on how I made the entry for my Gunpla Builders World Cup thing. And yeah. I'll wait for your question. Okay. Oh, thanks. They're actually really chapped. They're actually really chapped because I don't, what's it called? I don't moisturize them often. Like I don't like using lip balms because they're kind of annoying. But yeah, also, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me show you first before I stop. It's gold. I don't know if this is from today or if it's been like this. I think it's from today. I'm trying to clean it up and it's not quite working. It's not coming off. I don't know how to get it to come off. But I did buy this for, what's it called? Protection against paints on my, oh no, oh no, oh no, on my table, on my white table. So I guess that's a good thing. Ah, okay, I'm trying to clean it, but it's not cleaning up. I don't know how to clean it better than this. But yeah, so Instagram's at Petit Gal, and if you like watching my stuff or if you're interested in watching my stuff, it's every Thursday and Friday at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7. For Thursdays, we usually do Warhammer miniatures like these. Usually it's painting, but if I haven't built it, then we're going to build it together. Like last week, we built this together. So that's for Thursdays. And for Fridays, we do Gunpla stuff. Gunpla, if you don't know, is plastic models based on Gundams. So yeah, I would love to stream every day. If I have the time, I would definitely stream every day. But also, I have stuff to do, so I can't stream every day. But I mean, yeah, if this if this became kind of like more lucrative, maybe I can stream every day. But yeah. But you wanna see black dye for my hair? You mean? I had black hair not too long ago actually, but my hair was also cut this short because they cut it a bit too short. But it was this short, and I had like my plain black hair without any dye in it because my hair was already like ruined, basically. Do I look innocent with black dye? I feel like I look like a child. I look like a child. I feel like because I think it's also because it's the short hair, so I look a lot more like a child than like an adult. But with long hair, I feel like it makes my face look a bit longer, maybe, so I look older rather than like younger. But yeah, I prefer like my longer hair, but I prefer it to be like medium, I guess. So like here, maybe up to here is fine. Like that's my um I think like the better lengths for me, because then I don't look too childish, but I don't look too old either. And also, it's not that much of a hassle to clean up hair if it's like that short. But if it's longer than like this, then it's kind of hard because like you don't know how much conditioner I have to use on this dead hair. Like it's kind of dying because I dye it so often, but I like the colors. So yeah, but yeah, I have to use a lot of conditioner to maintain it at a workable level where I can comb through it and stuff. So there's that. But you know, I don't like long hair because it already like this is already kind of it sheds. It sheds a lot. And if it's longer, it's going to shed more. So, but the short hair I don't think fits me that well. Like my face, I don't think it fits the way I look that great. Cause I don't know. I feel like I look like a dude. I feel like I look like a small boy. I okay before I end this, let me just tell a story that so back when I was in like middle school or something, I had my mom take me out to a mall because I wanted to go and like I need to buy something if I'm not wrong. So I asked her to drive me to the mall and I went there with a like an oversized hoodie and some leggings and a cap. And I went there with the cap not covering all of my hair. So I had like a ponytail coming out of it. And then as I was walking around, I I felt kind of hot, so I took all my hair and I put it into the cap, and so I looked like a dude. And I think at that time, I don't think I was wearing a mask either, but this was like way before the pandemic, so masks weren't a thing. And I think I just put it in my cap and then went on with my day. And then when I called my mom, she told me she was already like outside in the lobby, and I was like, okay, let me come and go there so that we can go home. And I stood in front of the car, and I jiggled the door, and she would not let me in. So I was just confused. I was like, what's going on? Why are you not letting me in? But she was looking at me like straight at me, and she did not recognize me. But I kept knocking at the window, and I was like, it's me, mom. Look at me, it's me. And then she finally realized it was me and not some random boy. So she opened the door and she was like, I thought you were a dude for a second there. I was like, a second? Really? I thought it was like more like 5 minutes, considering how long you left me out. But yeah. Oh, thanks. I don't think so, but I don't think I'm pretty in any sense of the word, but thank you for the compliment. I feel like I have to put a lot of effort to actually look decent. I don't know. This is like a full face of makeup, like because I went out right. So this is like a full face of makeup. Like my bare face, I feel like it's kind of ugly, and even this, I don't think is pretty. I think this is like decent looking. Like I can go out without feeling shame. But yeah. Anyways, I feel like that I went off on such a tangent. But yeah, so that was interesting, I guess. I did not know that my mom could mistake me for some random dude. But yeah, to be clear, you're pretty in every sense of the word. Thank you. You're very kind. Also, I think I'm going to end it now because I'm getting really tired and I have other things that I need to do still because, yeah, because responsibilities don't end. But yeah, so thank you all for joining me. If you guys want to watch me again, I'm going to be live again tomorrow, so you can join me tomorrow for Gunpla. Don't forget that it's Gunpla tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to go live Thursdays and Fridays, 9 p.m. as usual. And you should follow my Instagram, not subscribe. You should follow my Instagram for better and more consistent updates. So yeah, I think that's all that I need to say, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.